On this video, I'm going to teach you how you can get out of your comfort zone next. What is happening? My name is Mike Mack from cancelyour9to5.com. If you are new to this channel and you want to level up your mindset, find your purpose, and become more of your unlimited self. That sounds wordy, but it's all good stuff. Start now by hitting the subscribe button, the bell, so you don't miss a thing. I'm going to post daily videos, daily mindset videos. Could you imagine such a thing? It's going to be awesome. But on this video, we're going to talk about comfort zone. Now, everyone's telling you got to leave your comfort zone. You got to leave your comfort zone. You know, on the other side of fear is your, are your goals and your dreams, and there is a lot of truth to that. But it's not as simple as just go do it. Now, you should just go try to do it for sure, but it's sometimes, depending on where you are, it could be a little unrealistic depending on the fear. But this is not the channel of coping. This is not the channel of, just taking years. Basically, this isn't the channel with like the same ideas that everyone else has. No, this is a little different here, So, what you do is, how do you get out of your comfort zone? Right, let's start there. Let's say you have something you have to do, right? But you're like, I want to grow a company, but I'm afraid to do sales, right? That's legitimate. So someone will tell you, oh, you got to learn sales. Good step. And then you have to just get out. You just got to go do it. Kinda. That works for some people, doesn't work for everybody. If you're listening to this video and it doesn't work for you, you're in the right place. Because it doesn't mean you can't be a salesperson. It doesn't mean it'll never work for you. It just means that approach is not good. So, how do we do this? I'm ready. So how we do this is we expose you to that fear little by little until you develop the confidence. See, the posture came up? The confidence. Until you develop the confidence to go after it. Let me give you an example of my personal experience. I used to be petrified of being on camera. And I was someone who used to want to be an actor. So could you imagine? I was petrified. I was so caught up in like, oh my God, how do I look stupid? How do I look? I mean, now I probably look stupid. I don't care. But the point is, it didn't start with these. Now, like, I love doing videos, YouTube. Like, I love doing it now. I love doing it. I love the podcast, which, I mean, it's not really video, but it's putting yourself out there. But now I enjoy doing it so much, and just a year ago, it was like the scariest thing in the world. So what did I do? Did I just do it, bro? Did I just put on my Nike shirt and just put on my swish, put on my check, and I'm like, let's go. It's go time. Again, that works for some people. I'm not knocking it, but it doesn't work for everybody. It didn't work for me, right? So what did I do? I started small. Little by little, I started to, kind of like, it's almost like instead of, like, some people could just jump right in a pool, but some people would rather just dip that toe in, go a little further, get a little bit more of the leg in, get the, all right, I'm up to my waist, it's cold, it's up to my chest. Some people is better that way, right? They're in my opinion, I don't think there's a right or wrong way to go about it. So in my case, what I started doing was, little by little, I just started exposing myself to the thing I was afraid of. I started slightly putting myself out there. I started saying, all right, you know what? This is something I want to do. It's something I know I want to do, and I don't care how bad I am. I don't care how stupid I look. Like these videos. This is still a new to YouTube channel. Like these videos are probably still bad. I don't know, but I'm having a good time doing it. So, and, thinking about where I was just a year ago, about how scared I was to do this, now it's like, oh my God, I want to do this every single day. But again, it started small, little by little. Leave that comfort zone. And you could think about this all across the board. And I try this because there's still some other fears out there that I have that, it's like, okay, let me work through this. Let me little by little. That's the importance of it. So, I could be butchering this, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it has to do with the amygdala in the brain, right? I don't know if I pointed here. I look smart because I went right to that area, but I'm not. It could be here, it could be here, it could be in the middle. I don't know, but the amygdala, right? It manages the fear and the stress hormone in the body. Again, fact check me there. Not entirely sure. But guess what? I'm not teaching you how to study for a science exam, so it's not that important. But the point is, it is the amygdala, 100%. So the amygdala, it doesn't use logic, right? It controls the fear response in your body, right? It doesn't use logic. It doesn't use like reason. It doesn't use any of that. What it uses is association. And that's what phobias and everything, phobias and all these things come from associations, not logic. Like, logically, there's no reason to be afraid of getting trapped in the elevator. Think about it. That's a fear of mine. But logically, it doesn't make sense because one, I know, we all know a bunch of people, right? How many getting trapped in the elevator stories are there? Like a small handful? Like, that's not, and everyone uses elevators at some point, right? For the most part, depending on where you are, if you're in a building or whatever, people use elevators all the time. Like, it's not a big deal. Why are you stressing something that's really not a big deal? Well, that's just the thing. That's it right there. It doesn't have to be logical. It has to be there just has to be an association there. So me, I don't like being trapped in small places. So the idea of being trapped in an elevator shaft for, I don't know, potentially hours scares the hell out of me. So what happened? This was a few years ago. There's actually more than a few. It's like, I don't know, 7, 8, maybe 10, let's say 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I was still living at home, and we moved into an apartment that was on the 5th floor, right? And in the beginning, I was taking the stairs like crazy. I was afraid to get in the elevator, and nobody knew. I was never like, oh, I'm afraid, it was all that bravado going in. No, but I was like, oh, I just want to stay in good shape. Which, side note, I was in really good shape when I was taking these stairs like 8, 10, 12 times a day, going up and down. But anyway, I digress. Little by little, eventually, there were days where I was so tired because I had this, like, how do I fix this problem? Well, how do you get to a point where you really don't want to take the stairs? So what I did was, I would make sure I went extra hard in the gym, went extra hard after, let's say playing softball or basketball and just running, extra laps or whatever, going on long runs to the point where when I got home, I was not trying to go up 5 flights of stairs, especially with equipment like gym stuff. Oh man. So I just said, you know what? The hell with it. If I get trapped in this elevator, I'll take it up now because I'm tired. If I get trapped, I get trapped. I'll be sleeping, honestly. I won't even, you know what I mean? So it sounds goofy, but it worked. It worked for me. And it was really all about, and from there, I started leveling it up little by little. I started, what helped me? What are the odds I'm going to get stuck? What are the odds I'm going to get stuck? Right? The odds aren't great. The odds are not great at all. So it's like, let me gamble, right? That's almost like I'm afraid to play the lotto because I might win. Right, but chances are you're fine. You know what I mean? So, and that's what helped me. And I hope this will help you, and I hope you'll try to do this. So if it's like, no matter what it is, just start exposing yourself little by little. Don't listen to you just gotta do it. Try it. Don't get me wrong. If it resonates with you and you feel like I can do it, I'm gonna go do it, then do it. For sure. Go for it. Absolutely. I want you to get out of your comfort zone. I want you to experience new things. I want you to feel bold. I want you to feel courageous. Funny thing about courage, there's a quote, and I think it goes something along the lines, forgive me if I'm butchering it, but courage is not that you're not scared. It's when you feel the fear, you go anyway. Think about that. It's not saying, oh, I'm not courageous because I'm a scaredy cat, but you can be a scaredy cat and still move forward anyway. Move forward by taking these small actions. This is really good, and this over time, all your phobias and fears, they'll whittle away to nothing. One last thing. Somebody who I like a lot. Her name is Mel Robbins. Mel Robbins. She has the book The 5-Second Rule. One thing she says, which I really enjoy, is it's about anxiety. specifically how close in relation it feels to excitement. So when she would go, I'll explain. So when she would when she's about to give a talk on stage, right? And she got nervous, like her armpits are sweating. She's like, her heart's racing. It's a little she's having a little trouble breathing. Your stomach's hurting because your nerves are jacked. You're starting to shake a little bit, and normal response would be, oh my God, I'm panicking, I'm having anxiety, oh my God, I don't know how I'm going to be able to do this. That's very normal, and that's something you'd be right to think that, but it wouldn't be wise to tell yourself that. So check out what Mel Robbins did. Mel Robbins would say, ooh, I can't breathe because I'm so excited. Oh man, my armpits are sweating. Like, I'm so excited. Wow, I can't wait to give a great talk. God, look at me. I can't even sit still. My nerves are like... I'm paraphrasing, but that's basically the gist of it. It's her, like, renaming it, taking ownership of those feelings and saying, no, this isn't anxiety. This isn't fear. This is excitement. I feel excited. This is going to be great. I know it's going to be great. I know I'm going to crush it. It's going to be good. I'm going to deliver such a powerful talk. These people can't wait to get me back. They're going to be like, I have to have her back, or I have to have you back. It's just like that. To the point where today, and to bring it back to me, I'll jump in any elevator ever. The only time I will not get into an elevator, here's a little side note, if there's nobody in the building. Which to me, it's like, if nobody's in the building, no, that means nobody will know I'm stuck, and I'm waiting here until the next day for the handyman to get here. So, but anyway, it was just a matter of little by little. And I want you to do the same. I want you to get out of your comfort zone. I want you to go out there and be awesome. I want you to go out there and be great. And I don't want you to sit there trapped by your fears. You can conquer your fears step by step, day by day, 1% better. Again, a lot of this may sound like, here we go, positivity, power positivity, and motivational. I don't care. Just use it. It works. I don't care how it sounds. It absolutely works. That's it for this video. I'll see you tomorrow. That's all I got. Leave a comment below if there is a phobia in particular. You're like, I have this thing. I don't know how to deal with it. But like, hey, what would you recommend? Again, not a doctor, although I do play one on YouTube. Not a doctor, but I've been able to help people through this similar, and I help myself no matter what it is, the fear or whatever. I'm able to, little by little, when I start paying attention to it, it's like, okay, I can help come up with a plan. So if you have any questions like that, leave in the comments. Anything particular you want me to address specifically, leave in the comments. You guys are the best. Any questions in general, leave in the comments. Again, if you haven't already and you're new to this channel, subscribe. These videos will get better. I'm slowing down now because I'm talking a lot and fast, and it's just, I'm really excited. Peace out, guys.